Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, CFTA. How are ya? I am doing chipper. I am chipper, Robert. Oh yeah, things are going well. Got some great news. It's secret until it's spread. Welcome, everyone. Today is Thursday, November 6th. Hey, the year is almost coming to a close. You know the typical announcements. Pizza, how much is pizza? Andy? It's 2 for $5, Andy. 2 for $5? No way. You can attack Jake and he'll just shove cold slices of pizza down your throat. We got this QR code thing being passed around. So there's this woman named Ananya. She is from McMaster, and she is doing some kind of project about creative communities. When you use that QR code, you'll be taken to a questionnaire. It'll ask you about yourself. It's specifically about CFTA too. So help her out. Fill out the questionnaire by clicking on that QR code. Yeah? Okay. Shirts. CFTA. At some point, you're going to want one of these babies, and then we won't have them, and we'll say, too bad. You should have got it when Dexter was doing those stupid announcements.
I bought one.
You did, Robert. Thank you. They'll be more valuable when we kick you out of this place. It's like, wow, Robert got kicked out of Yuck Yucks. Did you tell that story? That's hilarious, Robert. That's hilarious. Obviously, we won't kick you out. You can't, unless you sing, what is that? What a wonder.
I'll sing Louis Armstrong to get that.
Yeah, Louis Armstrong.
That
That's,
was my thing. I get kicked out for singing Louis Armstrong.
yeah. Yeah, don't start now.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, no. It's funny in a different way. But
For my Saturday Night Live.
Greg, can I make an announcement about you going to Poland? Greg's going to Poland, possibly, to do comedy. Yeah, so he's here to practice that, warm up those Polish muscles. Yeah, congrats, Greg. Okay, tomorrow night, story night, 8 p.m. If you have a story to tell outside of comedy, come here, share it, 5 to 8 minutes long, about whatever. Shelley usually go to those things, right? Yeah, she's a regular. What happened to your arm?
Nothing. I just have gloves on that look like paws.
Oh, I thought they were casts. Okay. They're just fancy gloves. Fingerless. Okay. You know who's hosting tonight? She also hosts a monthly event in Oakville. Every second Tuesday at Figaro Coffee House. Oakville. November 11th is the next show. Open mic, yes? Go. Oakville. Figaro. November 11th. Big round of applause for your lovely host, Nat Paul!
Hello! Salut mes amis, comment ça va? Ça va? Mal, oui, ça va mal. Je suis ordinateur et putain. Poisson, les enfants. Timothy Chalamet, Celine Dion. Oh man, so much fun learning Korean. How are we doing, CFTA? Welcome to Center for the Talking Arts, our open mic night. I'm your host, Nat Paul. First question, I want to do a survey. Is there anyone here who is not a comic? All right, 3 people, and we're performing in front of our. You're a comic. That's a lie. I know you're a comic. I saw your name on the list. 2 people. Everyone else is comics, but we got a great. We're all going to support each other tonight, right? Yeah. This is what it's about. We are also live tonight on YouTube. So we got people supporting us online as well. So it's going to be a great evening tonight. We got a lovely set of comics for you this evening. Just a couple of housekeeping items. Everyone here is going to get 5 minutes today. You might ask me, Nat, how do I know when my 5 minutes are up? Well, I'm going to give you a light in the back. We did have a traffic light here, which I abandoned because I don't know how many comics pay attention to that. So I'm just going to give you the good old light at 1 minute, right? Yeah, hell yeah, okay. And then you got to stop after that and get off stage because we got a tight show we got to run here. Okay. All right, we're going to get started. Did anyone see some cool Halloween outfits last week? Yeah? Did you see any outfits? Saw a moth? Okay, that's like some Sounds of the Lambs shit. Moth, okay. Anyone other fun Halloween costumes?
I saw a pimp and a hoe.
You saw a pimp and a hoe. Are you sure you were walking around Hamilton? Was that a costume, or were you the pimp, or were you the hoe? Which one were?
It was on Facebook, and they had their kid with them too.
It was on Facebook, and they had their kid with them. That's been very G-rated costume. Okay, well, I have okay, we have one more. What kind of costume did you see or have or wear?
I saw myself in the mirror.
You saw yourself in the mirror. All right, that's great. Some strange costume. I have a costume I want to show you guys. You guys want to see my Halloween costume? Yeah, okay. Ooh, you're going to have to see it because it's part of my act. It does require me to take off my glasses. No, okay, that's just my face. That is not my costume. Okay, give me 1 second, okay? Whoa! Yeah, I'm Sadness. Sadness from inside out, you see it, right? Oh, I'm so sad the Blue Jays lost. Yeah, this also doubles up as Where's Waldo, which is the question I asked of the last guy that ghosted me. Yeah, all right, that one didn't land. That's okay, we're going to keep moving on here. It's been exactly 1 year since I've hosted at CF Today, 1 year. It's crazy. And so many things have changed within the last year. Last year, Taylor Swift released an album, right? This year, she also released an album. Not much difference there. Oh, but last year, Justin Trudeau was the Prime Minister of Canada. This year, he is the boyfriend of Katy Perry. Yeah. That's not a joke. That's actually real. He's dating Katy Perry. But I love following Justin Trudeau on Instagram. He's my favorite to follow. You know, I love following good old JT. Not with the politics, though. I follow for the comment section. Yeah, because it doesn't matter what he posts. He could post like the most innocent thing. The comment section is still out of control, you know. Like I saw at one point, he posted a photo of himself at a senior's home. This is the most innocent thing you can think of. And I swear to God, first comment is, Justin Trudeau divorced his wife so he can spend the rest of his time fucking Canada. Well, he's fucking Katy Perry now, so not sure. I think he's doing pretty well. But I think about that sometimes, Instagram and what people's Instagram would look like. I always think about those people who have passed on, who have passed away like years before social media. What would their Instagram have looked like? People like Jeffrey Dahmer. Like, what would his Instagram look like, right? I'm pretty sure it'd just be like cake videos with body parts, you know? Like he posts Monday morning and be like, is it a cake or is it an arm? Let's find out. Weird, but entertaining at the same time, strangely. I'm addicted to Instagram. I can't get off of it, you know. At one point, like my Instagram, I'm so addicted to Instagram that my algorithm started giving me content to get off of Instagram. Yeah, that's like a drug dealer just like giving you some heroin, then taking it back, saying, no, this stuff's pretty bad for you. Maybe you should stop. It's so hard. Oh my God. I'm also getting older. Next year I will be in my late 30s, 37. So lots of things have changed. Theme parks are very different now. Theme parks in your 20s, fun and exciting. Theme parks in your 30s need Tylenol and gravel. Yeah, I know. I once went on a wooden roller coaster recently. Wow, immediate regrets. It felt like I was on a coaster made of popsicle sticks, very unstable. But sometimes I feel like I'm one of those wooden roller coasters, you know? I used to be fast and trendy. Now I'm just slowly breaking down and need regular maintenance. And my screws also rust easily, so I don't know what that's about. But men find me pretty easy to ride, so there's that. Yeah. But, you know, I'm getting older, right? So I find things are changing. Like, I find I can't date anyone over 6 feet because it is a hazard for my neck. I also find the older I get, the longer my list of non-negotiables are. So if you have a house and job, great. If you laugh a little weird, it's over. Sorry. I'm not dating you. That one had a very delayed response. I'm not sure why. That was funny. I don't have a house or a job. Fuck. Oh man, where was I? But I'm still on the apps, guys. I'm still on these goddamn dating apps. Yeah. I'm swiping left and swiping right. There's so many people to choose from. It's like a recruiter, right? Like you're a recruiter. Like these swipes are just like applicants, you know. And then the dating profile just becomes like their resume. Okay, I see you have a picture with a fish. Picture with an X. Looks like the fish. Oh, but you have a photo of a dog. Hey, is that AI? Yeah, I don't know. The AI jokes never work. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to move on. But we don't go on these dating apps for the love, right? We go on there for the stories, right? There's one time I matched with a pilot. It's a true story. I matched with a pilot. We were texting back and forth, and at one point, he just texted me a photo of his cockpit. Yeah, this is true. He texts me a photo of his pilot dashboard, like inside the plane, and then he tells me, I'm still at work. I'm like, still at work? Like, this guy, like, just flying over the Atlantic Ocean, swiping left and right. So then I ask him, are you texting and flying? He's like, yeah, I'm texting and flying. Don't worry, we're allowed, just not at critical points. Isn't flying critical all the time? What, this guy's gonna stop texting me in the middle of a nosedive? Be right back, babe. Oh, that's why he ghosted me. Okay. I guess I found Waldo, right? Anyways, are you guys excited for this evening? Great. I'm going to bring up your first comic for this evening. This first comic, he comes all the way from Tokyo. But he's lived here in Canada for 35 years, so he's basically white, right? Anyways, please welcome Tomo.
Right, thank you very much. Good evening. So I had an interesting week. I went to this big event in Toronto, and it was advertised as featuring The Rock. Right? So I went in there. I was so excited. It was just a stone convention with a bunch of geologists. So good evening. My name is Tomohiro. It's a Japanese name, but I'm changing it to Pearl Harbor because I'm used to bombing so many shows. Being Japanese and all, I like to tell people that my late grandpa was actually a samurai for Halloween. Had a great costume one year. Yeah. I also love to sing karaoke. Does anybody go to karaoke here? Like Tracy's, Deja Vu, right? Yeah. So recently, I tried a new song that I learned in a brand new venue. Do you guys know the Bee Gees, staying alive? So here's the thing. I thought I killed it, but for some strange reason, I don't know, like, everybody else at the funeral didn't like it. Yeah, it was a tough crowd. One of the stereotypes about Japanese people is that it's like our parents are really strict. And it is true, like, for instance, like if I didn't do well at school, like my parents would punish me. Like my father was always this person who was judging, very cold and distant, right? But I do remember this one time very fondly when he took me hunting, and it was like the first time that I felt like a bond with him, right? A connection. As I was dodging all the bullets. Another stereotype is that we are very good at numbers and math, which is very true, because back in school, I got so many A's in math that I couldn't even count. That doesn't sound right. We also, Japanese men, we tend to be kind of slim on the skinnier side, but here's the thing. I am a lot stronger than I look. The other day at the gym, I picked up a 200-pound dumbbell. Yeah. Now, it's been a few days, and I think she ghosted me. I used to live in Tokyo for a very long time, and I had so many part-time jobs there. I remember I once lost my job at TGI Fridays. They said I missed too many shifts, which I don't think was fair, because I didn't know they were open Saturday to Thursday. Why didn't somebody tell me, right? I also lost my job as a lifeguard. One day I was patrolling the pool deck. I saw a child starting to drown all the way in the deep end, so I was gonna go. But they had signs everywhere saying, "No running." I finally get there, I'm about to go in, right? I see another sign, says, "Please shower before entering the pool." Well, thank you very much, guys. I'm Pearl Harbor.
Thank you so much, Pearl Harbor. That's all I got, that last part. Okay, we're just going to keep it moving. That was great. Give it up for Tomo. This next comic, she has a show going on November 21st at Vagabond Saints. Please welcome Gabby Watts.
Hi guys, what's up? I am indeed the Gabby Watts. Hello. And my friend Will didn't recognize me earlier. And I want you all guys all to know that if a person takes off their glasses or changes their hair and you no longer recognize them, you may have face blindness. That is a thing. I recently realized that I am something called a super recognizer, which is like the opposite of face blindness. You're really good with recognizing faces. And before computers, like the CIA would hire you to like look at pictures and recognize people, and I feel like we're the first victims of like having our jobs taken by AI. It's very upsetting. I don't know if you guys know this, but the world's leading experts on facial recognition are actually the Chinese government. Yes, thank you. But that makes me wonder, like, do they also think they look alike? It's kind of racist, I don't know. It's fucked up. I found out Brad Pitt has face blindness. What kind of pissed me off, because what's the point of him having so many beautiful girlfriends and wives? He could have just been going out with anybody. Could have shot my shot, maybe, I don't know. But I guess he doesn't have body blindness, so you still can get through. I'm very pro-sex robot. I want you guys to know that. I feel like if there's any role for the robots, it should be sex. And I feel like, if a sex robot had AI, we're never going to date each other ever again. And I think for men, it's probably because the sex robots say yes to everything. But I think for women, it might be because the sex robot would, like, listen in a way that men just can't. When you first fall in love and you stay up till like 5 a.m. talking, and that person like knows everything about you and they notice every little thing. That would be my sex robot, right? He would be like, "Remember when you were 5 and you did that thing?" I'd be like, "Oh, sex robot, you really see me." The sex robot would play like my favorite Smith song at the perfect moment. I'm like, oh. But I have one problem, is that if he really were a realistic boyfriend, eventually he would get mad at me and possibly try to kill me. And thank you. And I feel like that's a job that is for humans, you know? Like, if I am to be murdered, it should be by my husband. Like, he earned it. He's a real person. I do feel like I've seen a lot of videos of, like, cool player guys who teach guys how to pick up women, you know? I don't know if you guys know these, like, pickup artists. They're always like, you gotta touch her, and you're really aggressive, like, touch her arm. I don't know. They do a lot of touching, but... But the one, I feel like the one demographic that the pickup artists can't pick up are, like, women who like shy guys. And just one time I would like to see a pickup artist, like, dye his hair black and put it in front of his face, show up at my favorite cafe, you know, drop his The Cure CDs on the ground, just, like, have a book of poetry on him. My husband likes to fart around me, but he always denies it. He's like, oh, no, I didn't fart. But if I did fart, it doesn't smell. But if it does smell, it's just you that can smell it. It's your fault. So what I'm trying to say is that my husband likes to literally gaslight me. Yeah, that's true. I was thinking the other day that it would be crazy if guys had periods, because I feel like you guys would be really messy with the thing, you know? I had this vision of getting into my husband's pickup truck and being like, hey, Steve, do you have your period today? And him being like, why, do I seem like bitchy or depressed? And me being like, no, they're just like all these bloody handprints all over the interior of your cab. Just kind of forgot to wash his hands or whatever. I am a Chilean, so I'm from South America. We're not the stereotype of like a feisty Latino. We're very stoic and kind of, I don't know, introverted. And I married a guy who was raised by English people. I thought, you know, he'll have a stiff upper lip, but my husband actually has feelings like every day. It's really crazy. I don't know. I don't relate to it very much. My brother also was really good at suppressing his feelings, so much so that eventually he killed himself. And true story. And my mom gets upset with me when I say that being raised by her only has a 50% survival rate. But you know, it could be worse. If we counted the abortion, the survival rate does go down to 33%. My dad, though, he's good at math, so he had 2 more kids. So his survival rate's 75%. So, you know, at least I'm doing good on my dad's side. Okay, that's my time. Thank you, guys.
Keep it going for Gabby. We've abandoned this thing here because it's really hard to put the mic in, so I hope the next comic is ready. Serious question, though. If someone farts but walks away, do you... wow, I fucked that up. I fucked that up so bad. If someone farts but you don't smell it, were they ever really there? There, I said it. Clap for being correct. Okay, this next comic, a very funny guy. He's still in school, though, so... When he was in the back, he was like writing stuff in a notebook. I thought he was writing his jokes, but he was literally doing his math homework because he's in stats at Mac, but he's really funny. Please welcome the really funny Big Neil.
Hello, CFTA. Yes, she's right. I was doing a proof, and the proof was you're all gay. Oh. Yeah, it's true. But I'm serious. No, I feel I've been suffering from some writer's block as of late. You know, I figured it must have been all that damn beeping from the carbon monoxide detector. God, ripped that thing right out of the wall. And by God, if my creative spark did not return, I was seeing colors and having visions. It was incredible. You know. But no. On a serious note, I was recently fired from my job as a rickshaw driver. I am not sure why, though. I do believe it may have had something to do with my lower back swastika tattoo. and my ever-billowing shirt. But if that ain't the truth, I tell you. I recently started a starch-only diet. Yeah. I see food and I start jerking off. I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh God, I tell you, that's the bag I'm in right now. But I don't know, let me ask you guys: does anybody in the crowd? Does anybody know a good truffle spot? Those are notably hard to come by. I was just asking. God, but let me tell you about this lovely lady in my life. I got this girlfriend. She's a size 0. Yeah, oh yeah. But and that's all fine and dandy until you need to divide something. It's like freaking infinity or some bullshit. God. But I tell you, this girl, she's a freak, man. She's a freak. She can sneeze on command. Yeah, sneeze on command, I tell you. But only when I command her to sniff pepper. Oh, yeah, got that bitch. It's not you. Yeah. All right. But I am Generation Z. Yeah. Any Gen Zs in the crowd? By God, woo. Yeah. When I cross the street, I look both ways. Up and down my phone. Oh, Gen Z owned. Oh, they're fucking, oh. Can't get enough of that phone. That was my closing joke. Thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah, keep it going for Neil. Yeah. This next comic, he just has he's a legend around here, he's really funny. I just call him the Nigerian Prince. Please welcome Tochi.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I feel super blessed each time I come here to talk to you guys. Like, this is always the highlight of my week. And of course, I know that it shows like how low my ambitions are, but yeah, this is the highlight of my week, guys. Like, you heard me. Yeah. But the reason I feel this blessed is because this is like the opposite of the life I used to live in Nigeria. You see, back home in Nigeria, I was a litigation lawyer, and I sent a lot of people to jail. Yeah. All of them were my clients. Yeah. I was so bad at my job that in the middle of a court proceeding, a judge once stopped and was like, Tochukwu Nwobodo. And once someone calls you by your full name in Nigeria, just know that you fucked up. So this judge was like, Tochukwu Nwobodo, are you sure you are not working for the prosecution? Like, I was some sort of undercover prosecutor or something. Like, it's crazy. But deep down, I knew that the reason I sucked at my job was because I wasn't doing what I was sent on earth to do. And so I tried to find out what my destiny was and what my dreams were. And I figured it out at some point, or I thought I did at least. I discovered that my biggest dream in life as at then was that one day I would go to grab a bottle of Coke from the vending machine, and the vending machine would glitch, give me 2 bottles of Coke, and still spit out my coin. But there was a challenge with these dreams, guys. We have not yet automated vending in Nigeria. Unfortunately, yeah. We still have hawkers. And I know you guys don't know what or who hawkers are. And I also know that it sounds like hookers. Yeah, they're actually in a similar line of business, except that you have to be 18 plus at least to be a hooker, and you have to sell your body. Yeah, but hawkers are usually like under 18, and they don't sell their bodies. They actually sell bottles of Coke or drinking water in traffic. Thank you, Faye, you get it. Yeah, and those guys, they don't also glitch. Like, they could even take your change and run away, and there is no customer care person. So, of course, I had to leave Nigeria. That's basically what it meant. I had to leave Nigeria to chase my dream. And so I chose Canada. And people would always ask me, why Canada? And I would give them the convenient response, which is that this place has the perfect environment for my dreams to thrive. But between me and you guys, the only reason I chose to come here was because it's legal to smoke weed here. Yeah, the biggest decision of my life, and all I could think about was that I wanted to be able to smoke my weed in peace. I guess that makes me a Canadian as well. But then, on coming here, I now got to discover that Canadians are actually the sweetest people on earth. And I think that it's super sweet that the first thing a Canadian does when he meets an immigrant is to declare that they are not racist. Yeah, you haven't even told me your name, but you're already telling me about Michael, your high school best friend who was Kenyan. And it's super impressive because I'm Nigerian and I don't have any Kenyan friend myself. Yeah, the only Kenyan I know is actually Nelson Mandela. A brief history class, guys. I just learned last week that he was actually South African. There goes my last trivia fact on Africa, man. Shit. But I understand it can actually be pretty hard when you try to break the ice with someone with whom you have so little in common. Like the other day, I was in this restaurant eating lunch when the owner of the restaurant, Pascal, walked up to say hi to me. Now, Pascal is a little person, and you see my own height. So all through our chat, I refused to look him in the eyes because my anxiety kept telling me that would feel like me looking down on him. Yeah. This is also why I now understand racist better, because it doesn't always come from a bad place, yeah? Having said that, do we have any racists in the building tonight? Thank you. Yeah, we have to bring all these things back in vogue, guys. Yeah, there are certain parts of racism I feel like we should hand over to the next generation. Like the other day, I was at Starbucks, minding my own business, when a group of guys walked up to me and told me that they were jealous of black guys and our 10-inch dicks. And I was like, me too. My name is Tochi. Thank you so much for coming out tonight.
Keep it going for Tochi. Tochi, what was that word? Hookahs? Hokas? Yeah. Hokas. And then the other? Oh, hokas. Okay, cool. I find words and language so interesting. I speak Polish, so I know a lot of different Polish words, and sometimes they could get mixed up with English, especially when there's an accent. We had a Polish carpenter visit us once, and he wanted to install hooks in our bathroom for towels, and he just asked, "Where can I install the hookers?" This is weird. Anyways, this next comic, he just told me to be like, "Oh, you don't have to say anything. You're not gonna say anything about me." So I'm like, okay, I won't say anything about you. I'll do you that service and not say anything about you. Speaking of service, that's this guy's last name. Please welcome the very funny Stuart Service.
Thank you. Yeah, my last name is Service. I am related to a famous Canadian poet, Robert Service. You guys have not heard of him because he is no longer taught in the Canadian school system curriculum. But When I went into English class in grade 9, my English teachers were so fucking tickled. Like, are you related to Robert Service? Yes, I am. And they couldn't wait to see the essays I would turn in, and they quickly learned that I'm kind of a boob. And so the last name Service, if you want to sign up for Facebook, they're going to think you're a company. So what I had to do to trick the algorithm, I put an accent aigu on the E, and it worked. So yeah, add me if you want to. All right, that didn't work. So we all get this phone call. I got it recently. You pick up your phone, and it's a local phone number, and you pick it up, and the person on the other end says, "Hi, I'm Steve. I'm calling from TELUS. How you doing today?" And you know right away, this guy's name is not Steve, and this call is not coming from Brantford. And so I'm not going to imitate the accent, but you all know where they're calling from. And so, you know what? This year, if you're an investor, the hottest investment to do is the emerging markets. And I think what's going on is because there's a slow adult down south who's kind of fucking the economy. All the money is leaving America and it's going to other countries like China and India. And I think there's an opportunity there. I think it could happen maybe a month from now. I think there's going to be phone calls coming to people in Mumbai. They're going to get phone calls and it's going to be a local phone number. Because all that low-skilled labor is being outsourced out to that other country that is their economy's failing, and the call is going to go kind of like this. "Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Jaspreet. I'm calling from the Bank of India. Going to need y'all to head on down to the store and get us a few of those Amazon gift cards." So call me old-fashioned, but I don't like automatic flushing toilets. Thank you. Because, I pull off the 401 and en route, I've got this tremendous butt asteroid I'm going to let out, and before I get a chance to even look back, it's gone. And so I don't like that. I don't like automatic flushing toilets. Give me the opportunity to peek back and take a look at the goodies. I think I'm alone on this. So I used to work at M&M Meat Shops for a very long time, a decade. They say it takes 10,000 hours to master something. I am a master of M&M Meat Shop sales, and they had their 30-year anniversary, and so they needed a video contest, and I joined the contest, and I made a rap video about M&M Meat Shops rapping about their products, and it's called The Frozen Pharaoh of Kitchener. And it's to the beat of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and I'm going to perform some of it for you right now. Now, this is a story all about how my fridge got twisted upside down. And I'd like to take a minute, just stand right there and tell you delicious meals with steak cooked medium rare. And then my coworker Nancy, she's in her 80s. She's playing customer number 1. When a customer walked in, words at a loss, try certain meatballs and onion garlic sauce, or chicken Alfredo bite, which come in a dozen. Cut to Nancy. How are these done? Are they done in the oven? So I won the contest. And when you win a contest like that, you get bestowed the honor of Employee of the Month across Ontario. So I got sent to all these different store locations. I went to the store in Brampton. And it was owned by a husband and wife. The wife was going through she had a terminal illness. So instead of shutting the store down for a month, they hired me to keep the sales up, to let their customer know about thousands of gourmet dinner ideas in one aisle, and also be the first person to let them know that their friend is dead. So a customer walked in, and she comes in like, "I'm looking for my friend Mary." "Oh, well, let's take a look at this piece of paper I taped to the counter." So I moved the box of fully cooked tasty burgers out of the way, and we looked at the death notice, and she started crying. I said, ma'am, today's a great day to be alive. It's the last day to take advantage of $5.99 bacon wrapped jalapeno shooters. Thanks, everyone.
Keep it going for Stuart Service. He sounds super white, right? The way he said Jaspreet, like very, very white. He's super funny. I'm going to bring up your next comic. Your next comic, he works with Uber. He drives an Uber car. So if you want to ride back, make sure to contact him. I'm sure he'll give you his contact information after the show. But in all seriousness, he's super funny. He's a regular at Absolute Comedy. Please welcome Will Ennis Domenis.
Whoa, what an intro. Willie. This is a big night for me, man. I've never followed a rapper before, so this is pretty cool. Pretty cool for me. Feeling good. My name is Will. I love comedy. I have a girlfriend. I drive Uber, not to brag. Been a lot of places, Milton, Oakville, Pearson, International, whatever. I'm no better than you, you know? The other day I picked up this really rich lady and she was like, I'm always going to the airport. I was like, me too. You know? both bragging, it was great. Sometimes people get in my Uber and they're surprised I'm the driver. You know what I mean? You know, you go, oh, we don't see them in the shade. It's true. You know. The other day, somebody got in, though, they're really obvious. He goes, hey, yo, my Lyft driver's a white boy. That shit crazy. He loved me. I started acting extra white just for him. I was like, 10 and 2, go. He's like, go. I cut someone off in traffic. I said, whoopsie. My first 5-star review. It's pretty cool. Also, I have a girlfriend. I love her very much. Every week we have date night. And it is crushing me financially. It's got to stop. It's way too much, please. Just preparing to be broke again. We're going to have a date next week. And dinner, movie, a flower. I'm going to have to call my bank. That's always an embarrassing call. Mom, Dad, I need money for the pussy. You got to do it for the pussy, right? They understand. But yes, so my girlfriend, she makes me a better man. I can say that. I stopped watching porn. Yeah, no more porn. Unless she leaves the house. But other than that, no. I am kidding. I don't let her leave the house. I'm crazy. No, I let her leave the house. But here's the thing. Okay, this is a little bit weird. She's cool with me sharing this. She says, okay, sometimes she likes when I pretend that I won't let her leave the house. You know what I mean? Like her love language is like, abduct me. Like, so sometimes romantically we have different ideas, like what would make a romantic evening. I'll be like, wine, candles. She'll be like, duct tape, rope, come on. It's kind of tough. Now, because she's more kinky and I'm more tired. You know what I mean? So it's kind of an issue sometimes. Like, you know, it'll be nighttime. We're watching YouTube. You know, we're cuddling. It's kind of nice. She starts to get a little horny or horny. That's French. It's for horny. That's what that means, right? It's French, right? And she gets horny and she'll start going, oh, she's got to get away. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to get into character. I do this for her. I go, okay, shut up, bitch, you're coming with me. And then she's like, I lock the door. She comes, oh my God. It is interesting. I don't know. Okay, she may not be comfortable with all this. I don't know if I should be saying all this. This might be just a tonight thing. But yeah, sometimes people say, hey, do you ever get road rage? You know, because I drive all the time. And I think that's a weird question because I'm like such a nice guy. How do people know that all my rage comes out on the road like that? That's weird. You know, like the other day I dropped somebody off and like a passenger, and I was blocking someone's driveway for like 2 seconds. And this guy comes out and he's like, meh, it's my driveway, meh. He's like knocking on my window, you know. I got so pissed. I became like the Hulk. I was so angry. Rolled down my window. I said, you don't know me, bro. That's good. You don't know me. You don't know what I can do. You don't know who I am, right? The only problem was I had so much adrenaline in me. It came out like, you don't know me, bro. And I drove off. And it's not the effect I wanted. Because when you get adrenaline in you, it's like you get a cold shower. You're just like, your body, you're like, ha ha ha. It's crazy, man. Like I remember in high school, like I almost got in a fight once, and I had so much adrenaline, I just wasn't making any sense, and it was sounding so strange. This guy got in my face. I said, "You don't want it with me. I went to 3 high schools," and then he left. He thought either this guy's crazy or this guy has special needs, but he left. He was gone. Anyway, I'm gonna add. I don't want to bring down the vibe in the room, but did anybody see that devastating Blue Jays loss on the weekend? Oh, I know. Woo, yes, no. I died, man. I died. I've been a Jays fan for over 34 days, and I'm not going to be able to get over it until at least the end of my set. Good night, everyone. Have a good night.
We're going for Will Ennis. Uber driver Will Ennis. I thought about Uber drivers. You never see female Uber drivers, right? I've never seen a female Uber driver. I think it'd actually be very dangerous for the passenger because she'd be talking all the time. She wouldn't shut the fuck up and she'd be distracted driving. That, and we're gonna end up in our body's gonna be in the trunk. Anyways, our next comic, all these comics I asked, how do you want me to introduce you? It's like their chance, to get introduced in a cool way. And they're like, oh, you don't need to say anything. They're like super chill about it. So this guy was super chill. He's like, oh, you don't need to say anything. It's okay. I'm just here to do my stuff. So I'm going to introduce him that way. But yeah, he's super funny. I've seen him around. Please welcome the very funny Adam Kane.
Guys, give it up for your host, Nat Paul. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't want to give her a name because I didn't think she would approve the penetrator. So, I don't know. Yeah. Guys, great to be here. My name is Adam Kane. I know out of everybody in this room, I do not look like the guy named Adam Kane. I'm very well aware of this. I like to say this, but one time I was at a show and they announced my name, and a woman screamed from the back and she goes, Adam Kane, more like Saddam Hussein. Yeah, you guys are laughing, but my mom, she's not allowed at shows anymore. We're fucked up. Also, I just want to say I love your mustache, bro. I don't know if anybody got a look at this thing. It's beautiful. It's curved all in the end. He looks like he works at Hot Topic and the docks at the same time. And he sells really good ketamine. I don't know. It's really good. I'm sorry, dude. It's just, how do you look like Wario and Waluigi at the same time? It's good. I love it, though. I love it. I love the style, bro. Also love the lineup here. I can assume you're Arab. We look super fucking related. I don't. Whatever you want. No. Definitely not Arab. Honestly, you might be Lebanese being fruity like that. I'm with you. Where are you from?
Dominican, Italian.
Holy shit, dude. Wow, I wasn't even close. Do you get Arab a lot?
Sometimes.
Okay, yeah, no. Wow, okay, yeah. I would rep that shit. You know what I mean? For the rest of the day, your name is Omar, because you look like a fucking Omar. I'm sorry. Right. I was going to say Omar. I was having this conversation with my friend the other day, and he's a Latino, and I was telling him that I think that Latinas and Arab women have a lot of similarities. And I think it's honestly like a sexy but crazy sort of thing. Because like I like to think about it like this. Like if like Latinas and Arab women were cars, they'd be like Ferraris, right? And you'd walk into the dealership and you'd see this sexy ass Ferrari. And you're like, holy shit, like I love this fucking car. And the sales rep is like, yes, but one of its features is it punches you in the face if you turn your location off. And you're like, and then we buy it anyway. But yeah, guys, I thought I could try some new stuff here tonight. I am happy to be with you guys tonight, but it hasn't been a great day. I did get caught masturbating at work. It does get worse, guys. I work remotely, so my brother just walked in. Yes. It does get even worse. We locked eyes as I finished, so I've been dealing with that for a minute now. Yeah, that's cool. That was an incest gauge for the crowd. You guys passed flying colors. Not one frown at all. This is great. Amazing. But yeah, no, speaking of masturbating, listen, I've been at the art since I was 6 years old. Like, I'm not proud of it, but I was an early masturbator. I was one of those kids who I did diddle from a young age. And both of my parents had very different opinions on it. My dad is a Middle Eastern man, so, him being super homophobic, he knew at the time it was about women, so he was like kind of happy that his kid was jerking off because he was like, oh, he's straight. But then at the same time, he was like, why does he have the libido of a 25-year-old at the age of 6? You know what I mean? That was a serious, kind of impression moment for him. My mother was a little bit different because my mom was my teacher at the time. She taught at a private school. She was my French teacher. And I would actually jerk off at school. Like, I had no shame about it at all. So, my mom would be the French teacher. She'd walk out like your host, Nat Paul, like all bonjour, and her son's like under the table. But yeah, we made it here. It's fine. I still do it, if you're wondering. Exact same way, too. It's like a thumb motion. It's fine. But yeah, guys, I guess maybe I can tell you guys about why I feel so comfortable sharing this. And it's probably because, I have a father. Actually, wait, maybe I'll do it like this. Like, show of hands, who got haircuts from their parents growing up? Okay, yeah, a lot of people got haircuts from their parents. Okay. Who got haircuts from their parents naked growing up? Not one hand. Okay. So a party of one up on the stage here. This is great. Okay. It wasn't a problem getting naked haircuts. We did stop at like 11 before any pubes were there. So like shit didn't get weird. It was still weird, but it didn't really get weird. The problem is that I thought all kids got haircuts naked growing up. Like, I thought it was just like the standard. My dad convinced me it was so fucking normal. So like kids would be at school and he'd be like, oh, I'm getting a haircut at my grandma's house. I'm like, you fucking freak. In front of your grandma, you sick fuck. And then I had a lot of white kids at my school. They would tell me like, yeah, no, me and my teammates, we all get haircuts in the same room. I'm like, oh my God. So, yeah, I just stopped sharing after that. I actually figured this out when I was like 14 years old, just to give you guys an idea. Yeah, I don't have anything to back that up, so I'm going to bring up your host, Nat Paul. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Adam. City Boy Kane. City Boy's up. City Boy. I'm not going to be able to get the image of him masturbating out of my head now. It's a very disturbing image. But it was a great set. Good stuff. Your next comic, you've been hearing me say these weird nicknames, Ennis de Menace, City Boy Kane. That was invented by this next comic who asked me to introduce himself as, I actually forgot what you said when you told me to introduce yourself with, but I'm just going to bring this guy up. He's great, super good at one-liners, but he said he hasn't done one-liners in a while, so I'm just going to bring up Yoel.
She was supposed to claim that I was too handsome to ransom.
Too handsome to ransom. I had one job and I didn't do it. Yeah, I heard that his mom told me that actually. Too handsome to ransom. Isn't that cute? Oh my God. Yeah, did you see that handshake, by the way, on the way out? Just like, I didn't know what to do with my hand. I didn't know if it's a handshake or a fist bump. I'm an awkward person. I don't like silences. Sometimes if there's too big of a silence, I'm just like, I like your shoes, and it has nothing to do with the conversation. We're talking about politics. Anyways. Did I mention I have ADHD? Like, I have no idea who is up next because I was too distracted by my joke. Your next comic. There we go. Yes. Okay. As if. Yeah. No. Your next comic is a hilarious guy. I've seen him so many times. He has a show at the Taps Brew House, November 11th. Please welcome Asif. Keep it going for Asif. Yeah, that was great. I've never seen a phone heckler before. A comic be heckled by a phone. That was great. Thank you. So what was that? What was it reminding you of? Your pill alarm? Oh, that got awkward. Okay, I hope you take your pills. It's all good. Ugh, okay. I'm never going to interact with the audience again. Okay. Your next, I brought my notes so I don't forget. Yes, applause. Your next comic, he's great. He's super funny. He's hosted here before. He's a regular here. He also produces podcasts. Definitely go on his Instagram for that. He said he was okay with this title, the Prince of Podcasting. Please welcome Dante.
Sick. My name is Dante. Damn, they left already. They saw the black guy and dipped. My name is Dante, or as my friends call me, the weekend if you never made it. Yeah, my friends see me walking towards them and they're like, oh, here comes Thursday afternoon. The other day, one of my friends lost his phone. I'm like, no worries, dude, I'll call it for you. I called his phone and then I heard it in between the couch cushions. I picked it up and it said, call from the work week. Fuck that guy. One of my friends was recently telling me that he hooked up with a black chick recently. I'm like, oh, cool, dude, because he's a white guy, so he's hooking up with a black chick. But then he's like, oh yeah, but she was right wing, and she wanted to go to that Canada Strong rally, but she was late. Black people, am I right? You know what pisses me off about black people, though? I don't know if you guys can relate, but when you go to the movie theaters and then you just hear black people talking? Yeah, that pisses me off, because it's yo, I can't even hear the conversation that I'm trying to have. So, I'm trying to become famous, right? And every once in a while, I have to Google my name just to see how famous I've gotten, right? So my full name is Dante Williams. So I'll go on Google, I'll type in my name, Dante Williams, just to see how famous I've gotten. And I had to go all the way to page 36 just to see someone who wasn't shot by the police. Oh. I told that joke one time, and then after the show, a lady came up to me. She's like, look, it's true, I Googled your name. It just says Dante Williams fires rocket launcher at the police. It wasn't me, I swear. So I've decided I'm going to change my name to something, more Google-friendly. Now, my new name is Good Food Near Me. And this is my brother, Cheap Food Near Me. And this is my dad, How to Tie a Tie. No one wears ties anymore. Growing up, I felt like I was the only black guy that couldn't play basketball, which sucked, because I grew up in Milton, where I was the only black guy. This one time I walked into a sport check, and as soon as I walked through the front door, the lady at the front desk is like, sorry, we're out of basketballs. Yeah, I'm here for a badminton racket, actually. One cool thing about Milton, though, is that we actually have one of the only deaf high schools in all of Ontario. And that was the high school that I went to. It was really dope. Even the cheerleaders were deaf. They'd be like, give me an A. And they'd be like, oh. Yeah, and I don't want to brag, but, I used to get hand jobs from a girl that knew sign language. Yeah, she could jerk me off and talk dirty to me with the same hand. She'd be like, do you like that, Daddy? Yeah, after we smashed, that's how I found out the symbol for the CN Tower. Do you guys want to see it? Yeah. Now you know how to say CN Tower. Damn, I forgot what I was going to say. No, I'm joking. Yeah, but since then, I've been on the dating apps, and it's been all right. It's been so-so. I was on Hinge recently, and I matched with this girl, but in her bio it said, I identify as a transformer. Now, like, I'm such a nerd, right? That I read that and I was like, I wonder if she would suck the allspark out of me. Slut, I heard that. You know, most people, they want that hawk tua, you know? But I want that. When we met up for our date, I said, "Hi, my name is Dante." She said, "I am Sloptimus Prime." All right, that's been my time, guys. Thank you.
Keep it going for Dante. Prince of podcasts. No, but seriously, he does all these podcasts. I don't know how he has time for comedy half the time. It's great. They're comedy podcasts. Okay, so it does have something to do with comedy, but that's great. Cool stuff. I love it. So your next comic, he has a very simple name. He doesn't want me to say anything about him, so he's a total surprise. This next comic, please welcome their very funny D.T. Scott.
Earthlings, welcome. Someone asked me if my past history of drug abuse and alcoholism, if it's affected my creativity. I said, like you can't even imagine. I usually don't make women wet. But I usually dampen their spirits. This one gay guy I saw, this guy was so gay. He's at a gay pride fest. This guy was gay, naked, proud, walking around big gut, no penis. I thought to myself, wow, to walk around that proud, to be that gay, and have no penis, really takes a lot of balls. If I had $1 for every time I thought about committing suicide, I'd have a gun. Bloodletting, what a thing that was back in the day. I wish I was around. I wish I was a doctor back then. For the job security. Hey, Joe has sickle cell. Well, have you tried stabbing him? So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like I can't show weakness up here. You know, I think I don't have any STDs, but if I did, I'd want the clap. The only STD that comes with an applause break. So, you won the clap. Thank you. Man, no, honestly though, last week I finally, after being broke for so long, it was nice to finally make a deposit into the bank. The sperm bank. That's just it's just a jug of sperm at my bed, beside my bed. I want to try selling this sperm, but it turns out no women want the sperm of a guy with a giant jug of sperm by his bed. Nobody wants that cum. Calling everybody, hey, you want this gigantic jug of sperm? No? Okay. Still? Fuck. Me and my friends, we were trying to determine if it was gay to watch she-male porn. We concluded it's not gay at all. Those are girl dicks. My dog's one of the only guys that knows I'm gay. Yeah. I think they call it climaxing because the only way I can come is if I climb in her window and hit her with an axe. That's right. Man, as a game as a kid, I played pin the tail on the donkey. You know, I wasn't very educated, but at least I learned how to walk around blind and dizzy trying to hit ass. It was a good life lesson. You know, women with C-section scars, they make horrible comics. Their delivery sucks. Terrible. All right, anyways, I gotta leave. Thank you guys for listening to my jokes.
Keep it going from DT Scott. Super funny. Love it. We're going to keep it going. Your next comic, he just came fresh from a set at Levity Comedy Club, which has an amateur night every Wednesday. Definitely go see that. Please welcome the very funny Mike Felico.
What's up, everybody? Keep it going for Nat Paul. Woo. Hell yeah, dudes. So I did a show yesterday, and after the show, this lady came up to me, and she asked me if those are birds or bats tattooed on my face. And I was just like, oh, they're bats, right? And she was like, don't face tattoos mean that you've killed someone? And I get a lot of questions about my tattoos, but that one like really threw me off, right? So I was just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, no, obviously not. Like, I haven't killed anybody, right? And I just went on with my day. But like, I was driving home later that night, and I was just like, what if I did kill someone, you know? Like, did she expect me to just admit it on a fucking random Wednesday night, you know, to a stranger? And like, I don't know, man. It's fuck. Yes. So like, did she expect, like, when she asked me if I killed someone, I'd be like, you know what? I was just waiting for you to ask. You know, I remember it like it was yesterday, actually. I can still feel the knife in my hand, and I'm just fucking stabbing and stabbing and stabbing and stabbing. And I remember the guy's face, like, no, please, stop, you're killing someone, you know? And I'm like, no, I fucking need tattoos of bats. That's the only way to get it. And also, too, I have 13 bats tattooed on my face. That means I would have had to kill 13 fucking people. Isn't that would be such a big problem, you know what I mean? Like, could you imagine if I was just out here with a 13 kill streak and no one's doing anything about it? Also, aren't bats considered birds? Anyways, dudes, thank you guys so much. Now get back up here.
Keep it going for Mike Felico. Folks, are you having a good time? Yeah, it's been great so far. We have a few comics upcoming before we go to our shotgun round, 3-minute sets. Your next comic, she asked me to introduce herself as Hamilton's Mama Duke. Please welcome the very funny Dana Monica.
Hey, hi, how's it going? Woohoo! Yeah, I am the self-proclaimed Hamilton Mama Dukes. My name is Dana Monica, but you guys can call me Dana, all my friends do. How's it going? You guys just got super quiet. You guys don't like me? Is there something on my face or something? Thank you so much. Anybody missing spooky season? Dude, yeah, dude. I had a not very happy Halloween this year, and I don't know if you guys can relate, but I'm mentally ill, so Halloween is something that I have relied on for all of my 31 years to just stock up on the dopamine. On Halloween night, I like I transform into like the best self I am, and like my witchery really comes out, and then the moon just like goes into my eyes, and then I like steal candy and I get drunk, and then I stay happy-ish, you know, with the help of meds and all that shit for the rest of the year. Yeah, but this year my Halloween was not super chill, dude. It was like unchill. So I thought that I was gonna have to like meet with my therapist and like make a new safety plan. Anybody here know what a safety plan is? Anybody ever had to make one? Friend? Yeah. Halloween is one of my like safety factors, you know? Like that's keeping me on the like just above suicidality. But like literally Halloween knows that it is so important to me that it made up for it. The next day, I stuck my greasy little hand in my kid's candy. And like the claw from Toys R Us, you know that? You seem like you fucking loved Toys R Us. I took out 2 Reese's Pieces without intention. And I was like, whoa! Yeah, I was like, Halloween came back for you, mama. It was great. So, yeah, I'm still definitely like depresso espresso, you know? Like the weather, it's like, so that's weird, but it's okay because I got 2 candies. Anybody here a parent? There's so many times I'm the only sucker in a comedy club who is a parent. Yeah, I never wanted to be a mom. When I would hear babies crying when I was growing up, I had like no maternal instinct, and I would like literally like invert cross like my arms and like, you know, I'd be like, get away. And yeah, people were like calling CAS, being like, if this broad ever gets knocked up, like, 'cause she's on the red flag list, you know? I'm getting that's not a thing that people can do. But so I've gotten knocked out 2 times unplanned, unexpected. There's like 90 Day Fiance or something going on in my uterus, like after 3 months. So if a dude loves me and my body says that he probably won't beat me that much, then like something happens, you know? Yeah, I had a daughter first. I was 25, and I had her a week after I turned 25, and I grew up down the mountain, then I moved up the mountain, so the bitches that I went to high school with were not getting accidentally knocked up and, you know, having kids at 25. So I just had, like, no idea what I was doing. Like, my baby would cry, and I'd be like, I have no idea what, does she need a cigarette? Like, I don't know. Like, I was just, like, a hostage to this baby. It was wild. And then I had a son recently, earlier this year. Yeah, thank you. It was, yeah. And, like, it's been particularly interesting having a son because I've never been like good at interacting with guys, you know? Like if there's not bodily fluids involved, there's like usually not much there. So I often kind of find myself gazing at my son and being like, fuck, he better not be a roofer. Like, oh my God. If somebody sees that guy on a roof in Hamilton, in 17 years, you better call the Mama Dukes of Hamilton, Dana Monica. You can find me on Instagram, the O is a 0. And you better let me know that little fucker is up there, because I'm going to come with my Kia Rio that I'll still have 20 years later. You know, oi, get off the roof. I'll end on this. Before I came here, I was tucking him and everything, and I said to my son, I was like, hey, clean bum, where you from? And then he said, your uterus. I'm pretty new to this. Thank you, guys. Happy Thursday.
Keep it going for Dana Monica. I remember names. It's okay that Halloween's over, though, because we know what's next, right? Remembrance Day, that's next. And then Christmas, Okay, so your next comic, he's great. He asked me a weird question before going on. He's like, do you have a bucket? And I'm like, I don't have a bucket, but it looks like he's going to kick the bucket. He told me to say that. He told me. Anyways, please welcome the very funny Robert.
This thing. Oh my goodness. All right, I got some questions for you guys. You guys ready? And I'm gonna just go like one by one. I'm gonna ask like the crowd here some questions. All right. I don't. What's your name, sir? Anthony. This one says crack, cocaine, Brian's shopping list. Brian, what the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ, man. Okay. Do you love animals?
Oh, yeah.
What's your favorite animal?
Probably pig.
So you like fucking pigs? Jesus.
Very close to human.
Pretty fucking weird. Pretty fucking weird. This is an opinion piece for my interview here. So if you're a model and you lose your job to like someone who used to be a man that is pulling it off better than you, doesn't that mean you were an ugly model? That was supposed to be funny. I guess no one, transgender jokes are out the window fucking here. Fuck. All right. This is just random, by the way. Do you sleep around? Hey, there you go. There you go. You can contact the host after. There you go. See, I'm a matchmaker for you. There you go. All right. Mustachio guy.
Yes, please.
Great stash, by the way. Well, what's your name?
Louis.
Louis. I have to add like the gay accent to it.
God damn it.
Do you think Canada got scammed and like reconciled the land to the wrong Indians? Okay. So no. All right, sir. What's your name? Mitch. Okay. You guys on a date here? You're on a date. What's your name? Mary? Mary. You're close to getting married. I don't know. So I have a question. How do you screw in a light bulb? See, he's right. I was just going to say, like, any other answer, I was just going to say screw it in, dumbass. I don't think I can ask this one to a lady.
Do it.
All right, go for it. All right. This is going to make a man out of you one day. All right. On your period. Okay, you guys don't even know what I'm going to say. Okay, on your period, do you like to get fucked?
Yeah.
On your period. Do you like to get fucked? See? You got a real winner there. He sees red. All right, sir. I'm asking the creepy guy this one, so you got. Why do you like masturbating on the bus?
There's a certain thrill to it,
Oh, whatever comes to you comes to for you. I don't know. Oh God, this one's for you. Why does your vagina smell fishy? No, you are the joke. Oh, okay. Okay, this one's for you. Do you think eating Big Macs all the time has affected your life? No, okay. Okay, so she's very depressed, so she probably does eat. All right, 1 second. All right, that's. Oh, hold on. I got one for the owners here, and that's my last one. So, where's the owner? Have you ever thought about like lighting this place on fire for the insurance? Well, there you go. Now you have it on camera, insurance. All right, there you go. Thank you.
No. No. I took a question. I'm gonna ask you a question now. But you have to sit in the audience because I want you to experience your own comedy. Okay. Are you ready? Are you ready, Robert? I don't know what the hell this says. Okay. Oh, this is a funny one. You are fat, ugly, and your vagina smells fishy. Yeah. Oh my God, that was hilarious. Okay. I'm going to bring your last comic of the 5 minutes, and after we're doing like a special shotgun thing after, 3-minute sets each. But this next comic, he's very funny. He's done a lot of spots at Yuck Yucks in Niagara. Please welcome the very funny Brian D'Souza.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be back here in Hamilton and seeing that the fentanyl hasn't killed some of you. I love this place, but I think they'd do better business if they called it what it really is, the Center for Oral Arts. Now, I love the stories about sperm buckets and the one that created Rob Stevens, but are you guys ready for some clean comedy for a change? Woo! That's good, sir, because I grew up idolizing one of the cleanest comedians of all time. I'm sure some of you have heard of him, Mr. Bill Cosby. Now, your date looks a bit too young to have, grown up watching The Cosby Show, but Bill's not too old to want to get to know her right now. I'm having a rough couple months at my 2-year anniversary of comedy. I'm completely broken mentally at this point. There is no hope. There's no money in this. Every show that's worth getting on, you have to step over like 20 people to get there. But I've heard of this fantastic Riyadh Comedy Festival in Saudi Arabia, and I'm like, man, I would take a chainsaw to a journalist to get on there. There is some controversy, though. It's not all sunshine. The next one's not for another year. But I figure Bill Cosby needs some money, all the legal fees and such. I could organize his comeback tour, right? I've already got a great name. Bill Cosby, Second Coming. I see some of you were asleep during his first coming. Yeah, you haven't forgiven me. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the Blue Jays. Getting so close, but I have to give, the winning team, the winners of this sports extravaganza, their props. So Rogers Communications posted profits of $1.73 billion last year. So congratulations, Rogers executives. More $10,000 hookers and cocaine for you. Are we any fans of casual racism here tonight? All right, that's good. I'm sure there'd be some. Notice how there's Black History Month or Gay Pride Month, but there's no South Asian, Indian Pride Week or anything like that. Do you want to know why that is? As an Indian, I'm proud every time I get the better of one of you in a financial transaction. I was trying to buy some gold off Facebook Marketplace as a hedge against inflation. And I asked the guy, you're selling for a bar for $225, TD has it for $219. What's up with that? And he immediately turned around and he figured me out. He said, fuck you, Packy, and then he blocked me. This is a true story, by the way. But the joke's on him, guys. The joke's on him. In a couple years, when I'm his landlord, we'll see whose curry smells bad. Yeah, this guy knows, okay? I get roasted a lot, okay? A lot of comedians just don't like me, and I get it. One guy compared me to another comedian with Down syndrome, and I'm just like, what the fuck, man? If I had Down syndrome, I'd be like doing tours in theaters, Not like crappy little clubs like this. No, that's true. That's a true fact. If you have some kind of mental disability and you're just playing shit at comedy, there is a whole audience for you that's going to applaud you because you're missing a leg or you have no teeth. I don't know how Robert Stevens is going to sell himself, right? Rob, are you autistic?
I think you are.
Me and him are tight, though. We're buddies. We're like Paul McCartney and John Lennon. And if any of you guys wants to be like Mark David Chapman, come see us after the show. And we already have a crazy fucked up buddy who's going to play that role. Don't beef with other comedians. They're tragic figures. They have really hard lives, right? Most of them lost their virginity when they were 12. They know every position in the Kama Sutra because their uncle showed them. All right, guys, I'm just going to leave you with this. No, I did have a good... Oh, yeah, okay. Guys, don't beef with other comedians. One day, one of us is going to make it, and you're going to regret not sucking up to that person, no matter how big a fucking prick they are. You're going to regret not sucking up to them when they have their own TV show. So I'm going to go in the bathroom and suck my own dick. All right, back to Nat Paul, guys. You've been great.
Keep it going for Brian. Yeah, guys, don't start beef with other comedians. And then he immediately starts beef with his friend. Okay, cool. I'm gonna bring up your next comment. Actually, it concludes the 5-minute set. So this next round, this next set of comics, I think there's like 4 or 5. They're all gonna be doing 3 minutes. So it's like a very short, in-your-face set. So comics, this 3-minute round, you guys have to introduce each other. My job is done here, okay? One comic going up, they're going to introduce the next comic. So if your name is on the list, make sure to look at who's next, and then you can introduce that next person. So your first comic, he's very funny. He's a regular here at CFTA, but I've seen him the first time here in weeks. I haven't seen him in weeks, but he's super funny, I promise. Please welcome the very funny Andy Quash. All right, yeah, there you go.
Hyped me up too much. I'm doing new material today. Tomo, who has left, Mr. Pearl Harbor. He didn't bomb, but he did kill. That's the crowd work. My coworker, she got a new cat recently, and she named her cat Soup. She's not Chinese, don't worry. Imagine that. Imagine if I got a cat and I named my cat Stir Fry. That'd be crazy. Animal Protection Services would be all over me. They'd be like, unfortunately, sir, you've been served the wrong dish. Soup. Yeah, it's a good name. It's a good name. She'd go out and she'd buy catnip. And she'd label it garnish. When the cat would cough up a fur ball, I'd call it a hair in the soup. I'm just waiting for her to get another cat, an orange tab or something. I'm just waiting for her to call it crackers or bread. Anyway, I got another coworker. He was out riding his bike, and he got into a little tussle. So some guy in a truck pulled up next to him, and he's like, "That's my bike. My bike was stolen last week. That looks exactly like my bike. Give me back my bike." And so my friend, he's very non-confrontational, right? So he didn't know what to do. He somehow got out of it. But he was telling me the story, and I was like, man, if I were in your shoes, this is what I would say. I'd be like, buddy, look, I don't know you, but that truck looks kind of familiar. That's my truck. He'd be like, what the hell? What the hell? What do you mean? And I'd be like, oh, yeah, that's my truck. It was stolen. Why do you think I'm riding a bike? The dent on the passenger side, the scuffs on the paint. My truck was stolen last week, around the same time I got a new bike. And that is it for the new material. I will introduce the next guy, Mitch Live. Mitch Live, are you here? Are you live, Mitch?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So I realized that I'm the kind of guy that when I go to the restaurant, if there's something wrong with my dish, I'm not going to say anything to the waiter because I'm a bitch. My girlfriend, on the other hand, has no problem saying something to the waiter because she's a bitch. That's ironic, isn't it? So my girlfriend loves to be restrained. That's why she's with somebody that's holding her back. I do need to learn to be more aggressive in bed, though. I'm not talking about sexually. I just need to learn to shove her over in the night. She's a bed hog. Does anybody else feel like we're pronouncing the G in gynecology wrong? Like, can we just call it gynecology? Or can we call it a vagina? I don't know. Like, we don't even have to change the spelling, just the pronunciation. So you know how they say age, it's just a number. It's more important how you feel. Similarly, when you check the weather in the morning, they say, this is the weather, but it feels like this. So in my mind, I've combined these two concepts. So I once hooked up with this girl. She was 26, but she felt like she was 17. Fellas, you ever bring your girl flowers and you see just how bright her face gets? She just lights up. Ladies, the next time you pop out a tit for your boyfriend, have a look. It's the exact same face. I'm kind of a tits guy, and sometimes the way that ass guys talk about ass makes it really uncomfortable. Like, a guy will be like, oh, she's got such a juicy ass. It's just full of ass juice. Like, oh. I was hanging out with a buddy and a girl walked by and he says, man, I'd eat the shit out of that ass. I had a girl once go down on me and then tell me that I taste good. And I could no longer trust her judgment at all. Later that day, she wanted to take me to her favorite burger joint. I thought, there's fucking no way I'm trying that burger. Anyway, that's it for me, and I failed at my job to look up the next person. I'm gonna walk over here. Faye! Give it up for Faye, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.
Keep it going for Mitch. Oh my gosh. CFTA, how's it going? Yeah! One more time. Yeah! I love it. I feel like you give a good handshake. Oh my God. I'm a married woman. That's not true, I lied. I am engaged though, but that, you know. Anyway, guys, if you haven't noticed, I am a short lady. I'm pretty short. 5'1.5" of an inch to be exact. And some of you may be asking, Faye, is that half inch really that important? And the men here can tell you, yes, it is. Yes, it is. Do we have any Sabrina Carpenter fans in the house? Nice. Woo! Oh my gosh, who was that? You? Was that you? You would be really good at like the pig calling thing that they do. Like they're like, sweet! Sweet! That was sweet! Anyway, Sabrina Carpenter, she has, she's on tour. They call it the Short and Sweet Tour, and she does this thing called the Juno pose. It's like, she does like a suggestive pose, and like, have you ever tried this one? And then we'll like do a sexy pose, right? And I was thinking if I were to be Sabrina Carpenter on tour, I wouldn't be short and sweet, I would be short and fat. And my Juno pose, I would just like, be like, have you ever tried this one? And then just lay on the ground. And that's it, you know, that's it. Oh, this is nice down here, actually. Oh, I feel like I'm at my therapist's office. Okay, anyway. Oh, what a time to be alive. Am I right? Oh my goodness, let's stand up. Have y'all ever noticed though that like the grown men that date like teenagers or like minors are often really short? Okay, just me. No, they're really short, and I think the mindset is like, yeah, I'm the size of a child, I might as well date one, right? Oof, okay, never mind. I'm not dating children, guys. My fiance is 30. He walks like a fucking 60-year-old. Dear God. I will say it is really hard to be taken seriously when your little leggies are swinging. Like, gentlemen, look at me. Would you trust me to do your taxes right now? No. Yeah. Oh, okay, wait. Now? 100%, right? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Guys, my name has been Faye Paulett. This has been an absolute delight. We are going to bring up your next comic, Richard, I forget what the middle is, Tran.
Thank you.